Well, good evening, folks. We're happy to have you here live on Hockey 605 for the final game of today's Rendezvous at Rushmore. The fourth game of the day, and we'll see the Gillette Wild and GCB Wildcats. Gillette Wild in their white sweaters this evening, and the Wildcats in the black. Welcome tonight to all our friends from Canada, and of course our friends to the west, the energy capital, Gillette, Wyoming. We've seen some pretty competitive hockey here tonight. We did just see a fairly lopsided score here last game. Sioux Falls Flyers West taking care of Gillette or Casper Oilers 9-3. And right on time, the puck drops at 10 p.m. And here we go. Want to remind people right off the bat, what an early shot there. John Davison rifling that in. And Brad Mazzarelli with the first save of the evening. Mazzarelli gets down on that one. Well, it's one thing we will ask you to do here. Well, we're going to ask you to do a couple things tonight. The first is, while we have you on the internet anyway, go to Facebook and find the Hockey 605 page on Facebook, just Hockey 605, one word. And let us know where you're watching from and which team you're supporting here tonight. We've had people all over North America watching in tonight. Tomorrow we're expecting some people to hop in from Europe and even South Africa. So you go find the Hockey 605 Facebook page. Let us know. Turning a shot there by Ty Durupt. Matt Johnston going to skate out from the back for the Wildcats. He runs into a little resistance along the side there. And the Wild pick it up. But it's back to the Wildcats now. They come up in the neutral zone. They're changing a few guys out right now. That pass tipped out of there. Nick Donay will send it over to the side to Williamson. He misses receiving that one. Bradley has a touch in for the Wild, but here come the Wildcats. Shot. That's Carter Williamson. That was blocked. Derek Hooker sends it up along the side. Wildcats possess it. Dufrat runs into some resistance there from Parker DeLong. And the Wild coming forward. That pass errant. And now picked up by Rivenes. He sends it long. That's picked off by the Wildcats. We'll see what kind of success Gillette will have putting pressure on the Wildcats in their own zone. They look pretty capable of getting the puck out of there. So we'll see what kind of success they have. Pressure can be pretty helpful. River Sampson trying to come forward there. Puck knocked away in the middle. Sandberg trying to get it out. A couple of them battle John Davison up along the side. The puck comes out. Austin Newson sends it back behind. Yeah, and Owen Lockhart. Goalie steps out there to set it up. Wild come with some good pressure there. But the Wildcats are about to have a breakaway here. DeRoche fires one. That goes wide to the left. DeRoche still on the puck back behind. He's going against Spielman back there. Shot there by Gage Pringle. That comes off Mozzarelli's right arm pad. Mozzarelli with another tip away there. Big hit back in the back. That shot blocked on the way in. Eby sends it over to the near side. They try to advance it, but Dufrat was there. But the puck flopped through. Horton after it for the Wild. He's got a couple guys set up in the slot there. And we have a stoppage here. 19:59 left in the first period. 5 minutes have ticked away already. And we'll see Steen off to the penalty box for the Wildcats. And a Wild power play here. Got to get the penalty up before they start play here. The high sticking penalty. Rubenus trying to get it out of there. That's swatted back in there by Tanner Coates. Nick Donay passes it through the neutral zone. Now Gillette will bring it there. And drop back. Long one up. Mozzarelli deflects it out. That shot kind of bangs around on its way in. A nice centering shot. Just missed that pass as Gillis skated through the middle of the slot. Big hit along the side. No penalty. Hooker brings it back. They're trying to connect that pass there, I believe, to DeLong. Mozzarelli steps out, sets it up. Puck all the way around the back. Sampson sends it over to the near side here. It's swatted up by Coates.
Wildcats full strength.
Wildcats are back at full strength here. Fiscal, he has a shot that's blocked on the way. Johnston gets it up to Fiscal in the corner. Back around behind. And that puck played down the far side. DeRoche after it. And that's going to be an icing call. $17:27 left here in the first period. Still 0-0. A widening disparity here on shots, however. Brad Muzzarelli keeping them out so far. That diagonal pass misses. They were looking for Walker there. And we'll have an icing again. Want to remind you folks, we've got all of the action this weekend. Every goal, every save, every big hit, every exciting play on beautiful high-definition video. That shot in there by Pringle comes off Muzzarelli's right arm pad. Pass out, intercepted, but the Wildcats get the puck right back. That shot flipped in there by Pringle. That goes wide to the right. Pringle skates forward. He sends another one in. Muzzarelli rejects it. Pass back to Johnson. He fires. Another Muzzarelli save. They also had Fiscal available. Fiscal fires. That's high. That's deflected out of there by Muzzarelli. Horton skates forward. He sends one back behind. Lockhart steps out there, sets it up. And that's picked off on the way out by DeLong. Shot, that's deflected out of there. Lockhart with the save. Another shot there by Gillis. That was blocked on its way in. Peterson dispossessed there in the middle. Sampson gets it. He fires one in there. That goes wide to the left, though, by quite a margin. Whoa! Sampson tried to sneak one in, but couldn't get it past Muzzarelli. Steen sends one in. That's blocked on the way. And we'll see a penalty here. While both teams change it up. Rubenus to the penalty box for the Wild.
Wild penalty on number 10. 2 minutes for interference. Total penalty 10 minutes 13 seconds. Wildcats on a power play.
That could have been a dangerous moment as Lockhart stepped out to set that up. Austin Newson was skating hard forward on that. Newson with the puck now. He's going to get an opportunity. He fires and fires again. That comes first off Lockhart, then off the goal iron. All right, we're going to be playing 5v3. That's probably not the best position that the Wild find themselves in right now.
2 minutes for cross-checking, plus 10 minutes for misconduct. Time of the penalty,
2 and a 10 there for Newsom.
5 on 3 for the Wildcats.
Flipped in there long by Steen. Matt Johnston going to skate out of the back for the Wildcats. He had Fiscal available. He gives the puck to Disrupt. And the Wild knock it out of there. Lockhart steps out, gets it over to Johnston. He passes up the near side. It ends up on Fiscal's stick. Fiscal comes back to Johnson. Johnson goes across. Shot in there by Pringle. And Brad Muzzarelli makes yet another save for the Gillette Wild. Dropped off there. Muzzarelli makes yet another save off that Pringle shot from the point. Pringle back on the backside. He shoots again. Muzzarelli says no. Once again. Pringle with another shot. Muzzarelli with another goal. Muzzarelli doing a great job. There's 1 second left in Rivena's penalty. That will help some.
1 minor expires. 5 on 4 for the Wildcats.
Wild playing with 4 now. 28 seconds left in the other penalty. That one deflected up and out of there. Lockhart steps out. Donay after it for the Wildcats. And he's going to pick that puck up right here. He goes across to the other side to Davison. Davison touches out to Gillis. Gillis cuts inside. He gets it over on the far side. Sampson has one, but he misses wide to the left. Sampson puts it up in the middle of the slot. They had Davison there. Horton trying to pass into a bunch of defense. He was looking for Peterson there. That's flipped in there by Davison. And the Wild want to reorganize. Long pass up into the neutral zone. Wildcats missed that pass to the middle. They were looking for Coates on that one. And it's going to get through for an icing call. So, folks, have you been over to the Hockey 605 Facebook page yet? Get on over there. Let us know where you're watching from, so we can give you a little shout out here. We've had a lot of great fun already tonight, especially with folks from Omaha and Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls is our hometown. But it doesn't matter where you're from. Hockey 605 loves you if you're a hockey person. Matt Johnston trying to go around the back. Pressure there makes them come back the same direction. Dilson skates through a couple, then releases a puck. Pringle gets it up the side to Disrupt. Disrupt fires. That's deflected out of there. Real nice move there by Rivenus. He skates by one. Gets the puck by the rest of them. That's back behind the goal now. Such an uncomfortable feeling for the goalie with that puck back behind. Lockhart reaches out. That tips off the end of his glove, his mitt. And a slapper there, long range from DeRoche. He was on frame with that. Nice move out of trouble there by Johnston. Get it to Gillis. Gillis fires! And they finally get one in. The Wildcats do off Gillis a shot after 18. Reed Gillis finishes the chore. And that'll make it 1-0. Wildcats leading the Gillette Wild.
Wildcats goal by number 9, Reed Gillis. Assisting number 16, Matt Johnston. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 11 seconds.
So we have 8.5 minutes left here in this first period. I guess we didn't talk about that. We're going to play 2 25-minute periods. If they're tied at the end of the game, they just go straight to a shootout, no overtime periods. And we have had one of those tonight, with the Wahi prevailing over the Omaha Junior Lancers. Real good game. One of those you're always sad that one of the teams have to lose. Both sides played so well. That shot comes in wide to the left. That's Parker DeLong. Eby slips, and that ends up on Coates' stick. He gets it in the middle. He had Sampson there, but Sampson couldn't find the handle on it. Wild get it across. They're going to try to come forward here. They had DeLong chasing up top. Peterson puts it in the middle, but the Wildcats organize behind it. They get a pass now up to Williamson. He's taken down, puck taken away. And the Wild trying to get out of there. That's going to be icing. They had Peterson hard after that. Good battle across the four boards there. And the Wild come out with it. Friedley fires. And Lockhart takes that off his shoulder. Another one comes in. Lockhart takes that off his stick. And now Coates looking in the middle to Dufrat. Dufrat can't hang on to it. Big hit on the far side, but no penalty. Well, maybe there is one. DeRoche goes to the penalty box for the Wildcats.
Wildcats penalty on number 10. 2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty 18 minutes, 38 seconds. Wild on a power play.
One of the officials takes a puck hard into the back. That's going to leave a mark. Puck set long. Mazzarelli steps out there to set it up, quickly back in his goal. Wild have it out now to Hooker. He goes diagonal with it, and that's going to be icing. 5:45 left here in the first period. Minute 24 left in the power play for the Wild. And the Wildcats up 1-0. Back around behind. Lubnow touches it past and shows some speed getting to that. Mazzarelli steps out to control the puck. Good battle in the end. River Sampson putting on some good pressure and wins the puck there for the Wildcats. We'll see Tom Lubnow into the penalty box now for the Gillette Wild. 5:02 left. 40 seconds left in the DeRoche penalty for the Wildcats.
Wild penalty on number 20. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty 19 minutes, 58 seconds.
Wildcats played around the back. And there's a race to the corner. Fradley for the Wild, chasing Matt Johnston. They go back in the middle to Johnston. Back to the side to Gillis, the goal scorer. Gillis drops it out there for Steen. Steen fires. And that ends up there under Mazzarelli. Mazzarelli took a quick look to make sure that one didn't get through. .420 left here in the first period. Two go into the end. Wildcats maintain possession in the back, but miss the pass up to Derupt. Swatted for there by Hooker. And Pringle picks it up. Wildcats are going to set something up here. Pringle passes up the far side to DeRoche. DeRoche skates forward. Launches one. Mazzarelli deflects that one away. That shot there by Donay blocked immediately. That long pass intercepted by Sampson. He skates forward. He launches one. That comes off Mazzarelli's stick. Mazzarelli just doing a remarkable job here in the first. Wilder at full strength. Nice centering pass. Lockhart keeps that one out. That was a good opportunity there for the Gillette Wild. They had Lockhart dead to right, but Lockhart says no. Pass up to Sampson. He's going to come down the near side. He goes ahead and fires. That goes wide to the left. Back out to Steen. He shovels it down the far boards. That's picked up over there by Eby. Back around behind again, though. Davison centers and a shot and another rejection. Mazzarelli really getting the job done in goal tonight for Gillette. Minute 37 left. Now a minute 30. Mazzarelli with another save on a really point-blank shot there by Coates. Minute 6 left here in the first period. Okay, what are we going to do here, fellas? Derek Hooker skates to the penalty box for the Wild.
Wild penalty on the goaltender, number 40. 2 minutes for roughing.
Okay.
Time of penalty, 23 minutes.
Penalty there on Mazzarelli for roughing. And Hooker will serve his time. Pringle fires another one. That goes wide to the left. Ticket under a minute now. Williamson sends it back behind, or keeps it back behind. Donay, he sends one in. That's blocked on the way. Cleared. And Colton Horton chasing for the Wild. Slapper, a long one by Sandberg. About from the red line. DeRoche tries to center. Pringle steps in. He has a swat that goes wide to the right. And as that puck slides, we'll see the end of the first period. Wildcats leading 1-0. Brad Mazzarelli, the story in this half for the Gillette Wild. Facing 22 and 1 going in. Well, folks, we're going to go silent on the mic. We're going to go say hi to a few of our hockey family here at the Thunderdome. We'll be back with you as soon as they clean the ice, and we'll leave the camera on so you can get a nice look at the Zamboni man at work. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the second half of this one. Thanks for hanging live with Hockey 605. Well, folks, we're back with you to finish this one out. 25 minutes in the second period. Really, the big story in the first period was Brad Mazzarelli. The Wild goalie kind of weird they're not changing ends here. Mazzarelli keeping a lot of the shots out first period. Slapper in there. That goes wide. That's Matt Johnston. Another one in. That goes wide to the right. That puck went long. Lockhart stepped out and then decided to leave it.
Wild full strength.
And the Wild now are at full strength. Gillis skating forward. He's dispossessed there. And the Wild send the puck long. Stilson back there for the Wild, causing some trouble. That's flipped up and wide. John Davison wanted to come forward. He sent the puck into the Wild zone. Fistel gets a hit on that on his stick as the Wild try to get it out. Big pop there in the middle. Lubnow tried to thread a little pass through there, and it got to Lockhart before anybody else could get on it. That one poked back around. Some action down on the corner over that one. It comes out. And a shot there. I think that was Lubnow. Hard to see the number there. Anyway, Lockhart gloves it as it comes in. Both teams right now trying to find some sort of a rhythm here. And get the puck up to Gillis. He goes into the corner. Davison shows up to help. They drop it back to Johnson. He has a wrister there from the left side. That's deflected out of there by Mazzarelli. That shot went wide to the right. Pringle Comes over to the near side to Johnson. He's going to skate in the middle. He drops it back left. That's intercepted there by Peterson. And a shot comes in by Derek Hooker. Touched out of there by Lockhart. Pringle looking forward. That pass up into the neutral zone. Looking to do Roche. Misses. Yeah, the Wildcats had a little hard luck today. They're on their way from Manitoba, and their bus broke down north of Sturgis. So they had to call another bus to come get them, and their broken down bus got towed back to Manitoba. And hopefully the boys won't be looking to hitch a ride come Sunday. Mazzarelli gloves that long shot, drops it there for his teammates to play. Sandberg tries to advance. And they bring it to the near side here, touched in the middle by Hooker.
Wildcats penalty on number 8. 2 minutes for noon. Time of the penalty 4 minutes 35 seconds. Wild on a power
Erupt into the penalty box for the Wildcats. So we've got a wild power play here. Puck comes back to Agbashian. His shot goes wide left. Knocked way long out of there by the Wildcats. And Mazzarelli stepped out there, touched it over to his left. Wildcats are on attack now, going hard into the corner. Whoa, that shot by Newson deflected, narrowly missed to the left. And I'm pretty sure Lockhart could not see that. There was a lot of people in front of the goal there. That comes off Lockhart's left leg. Johnston flips one long. Spielman swings by, gets it up in the middle to Hooker. Hooker puts it in the neutral zone. Sampson drops that off. They try to connect up in the neutral zone. Hooker's there for the Wild. He launches one. Lockhart has to save that off his right arm. Long one out. Mazzarelli steps in. He flops it up along the near boards. Pringle showed up and had a long shot while Mazzarelli was out of his goal. Wildcats at full strength now. DeLong trying to get it out, but Reed Gillis comes by and picks it up. It comes back, and Donay has a shot from just inside the blue line. Donay sends it back into the Wild zone. That's going to be icing. 17:37 left in the game. And the Wildcats leading the Wild 1-0. It could be a lot more if not for the heroics of Brad Muzzarelli in the goal for the Wild. That thing pops out of there. Fiscal carries it in. There's a battle around the corner of the goal there. And we'll face it off here to Muzzarelli's stick side. Okay, here we go. That puck makes it all the way through. Hunter Peterson after it. Lockhart steps out of the goal. Peterson hot on it. He drops it back the other direction. Lockhart made it back into his goal in time. Now we got a 2v1. Donay and Dufrat. Donay flipped one in there. Muzzarelli kept him out. Now Gillis turns. He fires. And Muzzarelli makes yet another save for the Wild. 16:07 left here in the game. Hooker trying to get it forward. Can't quite make that pass connect. Gillis skates by a couple. He continues forward. Now he pulls back. He puts it right in the middle of the slot where it's intercepted. Steen sends it back behind the Wild goal. Hooker heading in there. He just can't get a good handle on the puck as he skates forward. Sampson fires. That's blocked by Hooker. Touched out of there by Muzzarelli. Shot. Newsom. That went way high. That one comes in high and to the right. And finally comes off the back and Muzzarelli gets a hold of it. .14:02 left here in the game. That pass intercepted by Rivenus. And a shot comes in. by Hunter Peterson. And Owen Lockhart takes care of that one. .43 left. And the Wildcats still leading 1-0. Slapper there by Rivenus, blocked on the way in. Sampson bringing it forward, but you'll see an offside call. We'll be back tomorrow doing it all over again. 8 big games for you live on Hockey 605. Both of these teams will play twice. Just look at the schedule on hockey605.com. We'll have the schedules, the scores, and the links to the live stream. Hooker comes forward. You can hear goal iron on that one. Sampson comes to the middle. He skates by one, now two. Puck gets away from him right at the moment of truth there at the end. Biscuits flipped high there by Hooker. And hits a Raptor. Pringle launches one. That goes wide to the right. Comes off the back. Fiscal slides in there and gets a touch on it. Sandberg trying to get it out. He gets it up on the side. The pass over to this side in the neutral zone is intercepted by Pringle. Pringle again. He takes a swat in. And there is Brad Mazzarelli on the end of that one. Rivenus with the puck. He's getting some pressure though by a couple guys. And a shot there by Williamson. Again rejected by Mazzarelli. And we're going to see a penalty here with 11.5 left in the game. Brady Rivenus into the penalty box. Wildcat power play.
Wild penalty on number 10, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 14 minutes, 30 seconds. Wildcats on a power play.
Shot comes in. That goes high. That's off River Sampson. Steen sends it back around behind. Gillis had the puck. He cut inside. He lost track of it. Lockhart sets up the thing for Johnston. Johnston goes across. Now back to this side. Offside. 10-14 left here in the game. 45 seconds left in the Wild. In the Wildcats power play. The Rocher sends it on across. He finds Fiscal on the near side. Fiscal fighting down along the end there with Evie. Gillis shows up to help. The puck does come out to the Wildcats. And another battle on the other side of the goal. That one flipped long. Lockhart steps up and launches it into his bench area. Out of play. And we'll face it off here to Lockhart's stick side. 1 second left in the penalty.
Wild full strength. Wildcats corner number 32 minutes for delay. Wild on a power play.
Now the Wild have a power play. Let's see if they can convert here. That one blocked there by Johnson. Pass across. Wild come forward. Dropped off there to Peterson. He fires. And Lockhart gloves that one at the end. Mazzarelli comes out of that, out of the goal to stop that one. He slips along the backboard. Evie has the puck in the corner for the Wild. Hooker gets a hold of it. He sends it across. He's got long. He fires. That goes through the top of the crease. Nobody on the backside to tap it in.
Wildcats full strength.
Wildcats are at full strength now with 7.5 minutes left in the game. And a shot. Gillis fires again. And once again, Brad Mazzarelli keeps him out. Mazzarelli's had a great game here tonight. That guy's faced all sorts of pressure, and he just withstood it. Erupt after it for the Wildcats. And gets scooted all the way around there by Agabashian. Rivenis fires. That comes off Lockhart's leg pad. back behind the goal there. And Johnston going after it with Lubnow back there. Wild maintain possession. A shot in. That goes wide to the right. And we'll set it up and start it over right over here. We're playing 5-on-5 hockey. Broken stick. If we're in Sioux Falls, we'd send those guys to the hockey headquarters or play it against sports. That's up to Williamson. He sends it to the middle. He had Pringle there, but just missed the pass behind him. Hunter Peterson came forward fast with that puck. Oh, that shot that came in looked like it almost came off Mazzarelli's skate on the back side. And a shot comes in there off Davidson. And Mazzarelli reaches out and gloves it. Just under 5 minutes left here now in the game. Still 1-0. Hooker trying to blast his way through there. Johnston sets it up. He's going to reverse and come out the near way. Nice pass in the middle to Davison. He drops it off. Gillis now back behind the Wild goal. And a shot. Durup turned and fired. That went wide to his left. Gillis turned and tried to snake one in. That was off target as well. Centering pass to Bradley. He turns and tries to find Hooker at the top of the slot. That's knocked away by the Wildcats. And an intercepted pass. Wild just can't hold on to it. Gillis coming forward. He beats one. He beats two. He gets banged off the puck. Mazzarelli sticking his stick in there, trying to get that puck deflected out of there. Pringle turns. He passes up along the side to Fiscal. Fiscal looking for a pass. He bangs it off the backboard. He's got DeRoche on the other side. DeRoche couldn't get to it. And that shot put in there by Pringle. Skipped in on the ice. And Brad Mazzarelli once again there to make the save. And we got a timeout now for the Wild. Folks, I'm going to turn the mic off here for just a second so we don't have too long of a music clip. We'll be right back with you as soon as we're done with this timeout. Okay, timeout's over. We're going to get back to work here. 2:54 left in the game. Face off to Mozzarelli stick side. A lot of banging around there down at the end. It finally comes out and stolen from behind by the Wildcats Fiscal. The Rocher gets a touch on it. That's knocked away there by the Wild. Eby tries to get a pass up into the neutral zone. That's deflected though by the Wildcat. And a wraparound looking goal. And I think that was Pringle who ended up getting that. He's leading the boys through the line anyway. And with 1:51 left, that puts the Wildcats up by 2.
Wildcats goal by number 19, Gage Pringle.
Pringle is credited with that goal.
23 minutes, 9 seconds. Pringle unassisted at 23:09.
That attempt knocked out of there by Matt Johnson. Williamson gets a buck forward just about the time he gets nailed along the far side there. Johnson over to Pringle. Pringle trying moving it up to Durup. Or Williamson, pardon me. Less than a minute now. Battle along the end. Then it comes out to Gillette. They do get it inside the crease. And Owen Lockhart getting down on top of that. 31 seconds left here in the game. And the Wildcats leading 2-0. Tarver kind of shoveled a backhand in there. And Lockhart gets down on it. That's going to be icing. Wildcats will be testing out their long range shooting skills here with that empty net back there. And that's going to do her.
Your final score, the GCB Wildcats 2. Let's give them a hand. That was a good hockey game. Let's hear it.
And that one is 2-0. The Wildcats over Gillette Wild. Man of the day right there, Mazzarelli. Well, folks, we're really happy that you're here with us this evening at the Rapid City Rushmore Thunderdome. I guess I've reached my daily recommended allowance on word usage tonight. We'll be back with you tomorrow, 8 o'clock sharp, for the first of 8 games we're going to have live on Hockey 605. So again, this is Coach signing off for the day. Thanks for hanging with Hockey 605 Live.